Okay, problem 7, write down the definition of f prime 0 and use it to find. Okay, so what is the definition of f prime, let's say a? Right, it's a limit of x is approaching a, fx minus fa over x minus 0. Sorry, over x minus a. Okay, that's the first definition. So as x is closer and closer to that value a, what's the gradient of that line? Okay. Or you can use this definition. Without using x, you can use h. So h is actually the distance between x and a. So here, instead of writing x, you can write it as fa plus h minus fa, right, over a plus h minus a. So here, a plus h minus a, these two parts cancel out. So the bottom is just h. Okay, bottom is just h. So you can use either. You can use both. Right? Both will give you the same answer. Both are correct. So what would be the derivative of f0? Let's use the first one. Okay, it's x is approaching 0, fx minus f0 over x minus 0. So what is fx? Fx is 1 minus x cubed. Right? What is f0? F0 is 1 minus 0 cubed over x minus 0. Okay, so it's a limit. X is approaching 0. So the top is 1 minus x cubed minus 1. So it will be just negative x cubed over x. So it's just negative limit x squared. Right? And then it's very clear. The limit is 0. Okay, so that's how we using definition to get the limit. Okay, this is how to use the definition to get the limit. Okay, what do we usually do? What do we usually do? Without using definition, we usually just differentiate it, right? Here, 1 derivative is 0, negative 3x squared. The derivative is negative 3x squared, right? And then you sub in f prime 0 is just negative 3, 0 squared, it's just 0. So if the question doesn't ask you to use a definition, you can just differentiate it. Right? Just use a normal differentiation. But if it asks you to use a definition, you have to choose one of these two, okay, to do the calculation of the limit. Okay. Right, so part B, use what you get from part A to get the equation of the tangent line at the point 0, 1. So first, y is equal to 1 minus x cubed, right? So when x is 0, y is just 1 minus 0 cubed is just 1, right? So the curve passes the point 0, 1. So this is a point that the curve passes. Okay, then what's the tangent line? You know it passes the point 0, 1, and you need to know its gradient, right? The gradient of the tangent line. Right, the gradient of the tangent line when x is 0 is just f prime 0, okay, which is 0. Okay, so the gradient of the tangent line is 0, which means it is a horizontal line, right? Which means it is a horizontal line. So it's a horizontal line, it passes this point, then it must be this one. Right, this one, it is y is equal to 1. Okay.